New tonight, 8 people shot in 14 days.
We're targeting the Norteño gang members.
10 of whom are known Norteño gang members, a group that often wears red and associates with this symbol.
Officers are fighting back and making arrests.
50 gun assault cases where people have been shot.
Homicide this morning in East Palo Alto.
45-year-old woman who was stabbed to death found inside her apartment.
15-year-old boy was gunned down.
They are still searching for 2 suspects who they say opened fire right in front of this busy McDonald's store.
Homicide investigators are still on the scene at an apartment complex on 45 Newell Road.
One person that was injured was a 6-year-old girl. She was just trying to run away.
Road in East Palo Alto. And
East Palo Alto.
East Palo Alto.
Yeah, at night I hear gunshots.
And does that scare you?
Sometimes. Yeah, in the news they say that people keep on shooting other people with guns at night. I also hear people stealing stuff from their cars. So if you walk your dog night alone, you might feel like that. You feel like something's gonna get you, and then robbers can jump over the fence and come and get you. Yeah, at night I hear gunshots.
And does that scare you?
Sometimes. Yeah, in the news they say that people keep on shooting other people with guns at night. I also hear people stealing stuff from their cars. So if you walk your dog night alone, you might feel like that. You feel like something's gonna get you, and then robbers can jump over the fence and come and get you.
Why is there still a struggle of violence and still a struggle with young people from our community of East Palo Alto? I don't think there's an answer to that, even though it has improved over the years, but there are still challenges that our community faces in regards to that. And for me personally, I feel that it's not just one thing that needs to be fixed or addressed. I mean, I feel very passionately about that. If we had more experienced teachers, if we had more access to fund new textbooks, fund new exciting and innovative courses such as robotics or coding, to make sure that our students aren't increasing the gap. I think education will be a very big step towards resolving many of the challenges our community faces. So why YFC and why education? The mission being about, and the core values being about addressing this very issue is why I do the work that I do. Because it is the underlying thread to many societal plagues that we face among communities of color. Education is a right, but for many of us, we don't have that right. We think we do, but it's actually being stripped right from us unless we do something about it. And so FCE is doing something about it, and we're trying to empower our students to do something about it, because that's the only way anything is going to be done about it.
So Foundation for a College Education, FCE, is an after-school college access program that focuses on increasing the number of students of color from East Palo Alto or similar communities who are eligible and able to not only enter college, but who are also able to graduate from a 4-year institution. So for our high school program, what we do is make sure that our students are coming in and are taking the right courses. We make sure that our students are scheduled for A through G courses, so that way they're eligible for the UCs in 4 years. We provide SAT prep classes. I also do volunteer recruitment, so we provide tutoring for all of our students. And so the volunteer recruitment is really just to reach out to our community and those around to see if they would be able to come in and offer services to our students.
There are reasons of why it is difficult for many students of color to not only attend college or graduate from college. I mean, you know, first and foremost, there's institutional and systemic structures that make it difficult at times for students to succeed in school. For instance, if students are coming from a low-income, under-resourced community such as East Palo Alto, who, you know, does not receive as much funding for their school programs as more affluent cities in the neighboring communities such as, you know, Palo Alto or Atherton. You know, students are not receiving, you know, the most up-to-date materials or the most up-to-date resources that they would need. Students come from low-income households. That is also another component to it, that, you know, one of the biggest barriers is finances. And so, you know, if you're not able to finance your education, it's difficult to be able to take a full load of classes, even a part-time load of classes, and work full-time, which is the reality for many students of color. You know, you're not just going to school, but you're going to school and working, you know, a job right after your class and on the weekends. So, you know, students who have more means and don't have to work have the luxury of being able to just focus on their studies and being able to succeed. At the forefront of the consciousness is like, I'm struggling. I have to worry about the fact that I got evicted. I have to worry about that I need to go find a job because I need to support my family, you know, which means that I'm not going to be able to concentrate as much as I should be on my schoolwork. You know, I had to worry about, you know, that I lost someone yesterday, you know. It's just like a lot of things. You know, they talked about being ignored by teachers and, you know, some students just like failing since ninth grade. We're now juniors, but nobody cares. They're just being written into the next grade. Come to class and, you know, it's just accepted that, oh yeah, they're the student in the back of the classroom with their head down. Being directly told that, you know, they're not going to succeed, or that they're not this or they're that. You know, I think I knew about discrimination happening to our students, especially from students in East Palo Alto, but I don't think until I actually sat at those meetings and heard the numerous stories of, you know, being strip searched and being the first students to being strip searched if something was missing or went missing, you know, and it's like, you know, it's like really like, you know, and to think about what that does to a kid, you know, not only their mental health, but what that does for their outlook in life.